This is Jonathan Agger, 5th Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Daley Perales here in London, ahead of KSI Fight Week. Also on the bill, obviously, Deji and King Kenny. Daley, how are you, first of all?
Yeah, feeling good, man. Ready to go.
Can you tell us a bit about your background in boxing, first of all?
Yeah, I was a former amateur boxer, professional boxer. My brothers, my family are former pro fighters, so I've known the game all my life, and I've got a stable of undefeated pro fighters myself, so this is, you know, something different, you know what I mean? But as I said, if it wasn't for my brother being a YouTuber, I wouldn't have got into it. But the fact my brother is, I'm not going to turn down my brother, but I just told him, if we're going to do this, you take it serious, and you get to a point where you actually look like a real fighter. And then Deji's team saw what I was doing with my brother, and that's how he came along.
So obviously we got King Kenny, of course, and Deji. How did it compare training both?
Yeah, different. Obviously, with my brother, I've had to build him from scratch. So I've been able to, you know, mold him exactly how I want him to be. You know, with Deji, he already come to me, he already had some fights. So it's about just getting him to do the things that I want him to do and what I expect of him. You know, and with repetition every day, continuously do it over and over again until he looks how he looks now.
First of all, let's talk about King Kenny's fight. What can we expect from that?
Intelligence, great jab, and that's what I say, the jab takes you around the world in boxing, and a lot of people don't use that enough, and that's the money maker right there. It sets up all your other shots. So a good jab, good ring IQ, intelligence, but if we see the opening, then it's gonna, yeah, we go for that. Yeah.
And with Deji, obviously he's lost 3 fights in a row. Some people are saying maybe it's last chance here, but what's your view on it?
It is his last chance. I've told him that. I told him don't think about any other fight but this fight, you know what I mean? Because losing 4 times in a row, you know, it's not good look, you know what I mean? So for him, he's just got to listen, go in there, do his job. Don't listen to the crowd. Don't listen to anyone else around him. Just do his job, focus in, believe in himself, because when he believes in himself, he's a totally different fighter.
What do you think of his opponent, Fousey?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Inexperience, obviously. So there's a lot of fundamental mistakes there. And that's what I'm saying. If Deji does what I'm telling him, you know, because I'm seeing it from years of experience in the boxing game, I can see all the holes. He's just got to go in there and expose him. That's it.
We've got KSI fighting 2 people in one night. Swarmz and Pineda. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I mean, in the YouTube world, it's probably fresh, but in my world, it's not, because we've got things like Ultimate Boxer, and you go back to all the way back to when they had Prize Fighter, and they had 3 fights, 4 fights in one night. You know what I mean? So it's nothing new to me, but it's good for the YouTube world. And you know, Swarmz is meant to be an easy fight, which it is. I expect him to finish him within 2 rounds, but when you fight novice people that don't know what they're doing, sometimes they're difficult, you know, in the early rounds. So he needs to be switched on the early rounds, but then I think it just take him apart after that. And then the journeyman guy, I just expect him to, yeah, take him out probably in the first round.
And just final one, obviously you come from a boxing background, you're involved in sort of the hardcore stuff like us. So what would you say to people who are, I don't know, dubious about this week and, you know, the YouTube fights and things like that? Or do you think people are just accepted it now?
You know what? People were accepting it, even myself. When YouTube first come around, I was like, what the hell is this? And that's why I told my brother, when he first came to me, I said, if we're going to do this, we do this the right way, so it's not some clown show when you step in there. And people look at you and go, oh, actually, he's been putting in the work, he's been working on the actual art of boxing. So I think if YouTubers do that, and then nobody's got a problem. It's about taking it serious, living the life, being dedicated, and dedicated to your craft. That's the most important thing, and listening to your coach.
Daley, tell everyone where to follow you.
At the Daley Effect, no, not boxing, at the Daley Effect. Don't put D-I-L-Y like every day. It's D-A-L-E-Y. Saturday night.
How are you feeling, Deji? Good?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
All right, Daley, appreciate it, and best of luck this week.
No problem.